Oh my good friends, let's get started right now. So this guy's reasonably good. He has a 2-to-1 win ratio, which is not bad at all, especially when you got 200 and something games. So he's pretty good. I knew that I actually still had an advantage because he only had 200 games compared to my 550. So I have some experience on him that he might not actually see. So the first thing I noticed is he's going a wizard. Whoa, you don't see wizards too often anymore, to be honest, guys. I think they have too many weaknesses. I'm still going to try them out eventually on a few games. Honestly, I don't think they're that good. So I'm going with my normal cannons dart here, guys. I know I switch it up. I sometimes go boomerangs, sometimes go tack shooters, sometimes cannons, and that's a good thing to do, depending on the level, depending on what you want to do, to change it up a little bit. So when I usually go cannons, usually my plan is that I'm going to go for some early damage on my enemy, because cannons are really good for just surviving versus reds and blues without spending too much money. That's usually what I do without losing too many lives in the beginning here. I try and do some damage on my enemy, especially when my enemy goes my enemy goes boomerangs. I want to go cannons. And so I was like, oopsie doodles, well, I kind of messed up there a little bit. Wizards are actually usually pretty darn good versus these beginning balloons. But the one thing I did realize is that he spent a lot of money really fast here, guys. He's not sending very many balloons at me, so his economy's not really increasing. I mean, he did send a few, but overall it really wasn't that much. And he's going no farms. And he had to build 2 wizards. So, I mean, you know, it kind of limits yourself right there. Now, what most people do when they see a 3-0 cannon is they're just thinking, oh my god, I'm just going to send out a bunch of pinks. The pinks are going to own that 3-0 cannon. They're just going to walk right through. And it's not true. If you put your cannon in the right spot, no pinks are going to get through. If not, maybe a couple here and there. But you do have to be careful, guys, because obviously what comes on the next level? Black balloons. So, a couple episodes ago, you guys probably saw me beat somebody pretty bad on level 6 because they went with a 3-0 cannon. I don't know if they were trying to copy me or just trying to make their own strategy. And 3-0 cannons obviously can't do anything versus black balloons. So you need to get something else that's going to do that. And usually what I stick with is some boomerangs. Usually I just say, hey, okay, it's time, guys. Let's get a 2-3 boomerang. And 2-3 boomerangs in combination with a 3-0 cannon, you're not going to lose until level like 11 or 12. You don't have to build anything else. They're going to be totally good. Obviously, they are a little tad bit on the expensive side to get both of those towers, so you're kind of limiting yourself a little bit on your economy. But when you look at your enemy side, when he's not sending very many balloons, he's only sending pinks and blacks, and he doesn't have any farms, realistically, you're way ahead on economy. Way ahead, guys. So honestly, I'm thinking I have no problem on this game. I think I got it for show, but you always got to be careful. The real problem here is if he sends out some random balloons that I'm not ready for example, if I try and say, oh, I'm just going to wait on my camo detection, and then he just randomly sends out a bunch of camo pinks or something, I'm not paying attention, and lose all my lives. It does happen, guys. I actually just lost one random game for whatever reason. I don't know how it happened, but I lost to camo pinks because I wasn't paying attention. It happened, and I felt really bad. And I had like 80 lives too, so it wasn't like I had 4 lives and I lost to camo pinks. No, I had quite a few lives, and they all just walked right through. I was looking at his side, and then all of a sudden I looked at my side, and I saw a bunch of camo pinks, and it was just a little bit too late for me. So I only went with 2 farms this time, and I think I'm going to go with a different type of strategy. Normally what I do is I say, okay, you know what, guys, it's time, I need to get some camo detection. The show. What I'm realizing about him is that he really doesn't have too much. He's probably saving up for some sort of massive attack on around 12 or 13. So I'm actually just going to try and survive, just because I have an advanced, a better economy. And then I see him sell another wizard. So I'm just thinking, okay, all I got to do is survive 1 attack, and I win the game. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to survive. So I pretty much sell one of my farms, get a 3-0 boomerang, get my cannon up to 4-2, and I don't think I can lose on level 13. If I need to, I can sell my farm and still get camo detection, and that's exactly what I do, guys. He tries to go for a really massive regrow rush, which a lot of players try and do, and he realized he lost right here. I can guarantee it. He's like, oh, I'm screwed. He's only got 2 towers, and I just go in for the kill, guys. I just send a bunch of regrows in. Even that 3-0 boomerang's not going to do anything. He tries to do some pink camo rush on me, but he doesn't have enough money. But that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys thought this was interesting and learned a little bit about surviving. So hopefully you guys will like this for me, and have a fantastic day.